you?
I'm really good. Jennifer, I must say that I am so delighted to have you live here in the studio, live on the phone, to take out the time this afternoon to talk to us.
No problem at all. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure being here, talking to you. And I'm looking forward to this interview. Looking forward to talking to everybody.
Jennifer.
So let's get on with it.
Yes, Jennifer, first of all, congratulations to you for bagging the role. How does it feel to be part of Saraswati Chandra?
It feels very, very good. I feel really honored and privileged to be a part of this camp. I know many actors, keep dreaming about to do a role like this, to be a part of such a big camp, and I'm the lucky one, yay. So I feel extremely blessed, and it's a very good feeling when, people are working constantly on you just to make you look better. So it makes you feel more special, and you want to put in that extra bit of effort into it.
When did you actually first find out that you were going to bag the role of Kumud in the drama serial?
It was very funny. I was walking. I bumped into a director friend of mine at a coffee shop, and he was going to direct the show first. So he told me, what are you doing this day? I said, nothing, I'm just chilling. So he's like, why don't you meet? I'm doing this show, and why don't you come and meet? And whatever. I said, okay, why not? So then I got a call from them, and I went, did a look test or something, and then that's it. Actually, that's it. And the director never did the show. Some other director did the show, but it was just that one look test, and that's it.
Wow. Okay. And when you first heard about the story, how did it feel? How did you feel when you were scripted the story of Kumud and also Saraswati Chandra?
Yeah, it's a epic novel. I haven't read the novel, or I haven't seen the movie. I've seen the movie in bits and pieces, but when I heard the story, it's very new to me, and I was completely mesmerized. And I heard the story on the phone. And I'm like, wow, this is nice, this is interesting. So it was very, even now when I do the scene, I'm like, oh, this is so cool. So very, very nice.
And about Sanjay Bhansali, of course, he's associated with the show. How does it feel to be working with him?
Sorry?
How does it feel to be working with Sanjay Bhansali?
It feels nice. I mean, when I saw Black, people used to ask me, what's your dream role, or which role would you like to play? I said, I want to do a role like Rani did in Black, not only because she played it well, but also because the film on the whole was shot so well. I wanted to be a part of history, and I think this does that. So it feels great. Bhansali is a very, very known, respected, and for all the right reasons. He is absolutely wonderful to work with.
And how different is it to be part of a Sanjay Bhansali show in terms of when you're starring in it, acting in it, to the other shows that you have done in the past?
Everybody asks me this question, is there any pressure? Because, such a big banner. It's not like when I did other shows before this, I put in any less effort.
Yeah.
I put in the same effort then, I put in the same effort now. And I just believe that, it doesn't matter how big the banner is or how small the banner is. Do your best in whatever you do, and that's about it. So I don't take these pressures or expectations to my head. I just try to do my best in whatever I can, and that's it.
But Jennifer, as I mentioned to you off air as well, this is the first Hindi drama that I'm watching so avidly. I mean, every night 7:30, it's Saraswati Chandra for me, and I've got to say, you have left me mesmerized.
Yay! Thank you. See, I'm so glad that you did this one, and please continue to do so. And I request everybody to just keep watching. And if there's any feedback, just the girls who message me for every good thing, please message me if there's any bad feedback also.
But by the way, that's a question. How do they contact you? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Facebook?
I'm on any of these sites, because I once tried when Facebook, I think 2-3 years back, I had an Facebook account that got hacked. Then I made another one that got hacked, and then I decided none of this because I'm anyways not into this whole. I don't have the time, and I don't have the right reason yet.
Okay.
So they messaged me. They have my number, and the really old ones messaged me.
They have your number? Oh, really? Okay. But what about in terms of Twitter? Will you be going on Twitter? So all the Twitter accounts online, they are all fake ones.
There are many fake ones, and everybody has been, has been behind me to just go and make an account, and it's not that difficult, and it's not. But I don't know. I just don't feel like opening an account. When I do, I will maybe.
Okay. Right. As I said to you, there's so many questions from the listeners. Ever since I announced that you're going to be on my show, there have been tons and tons of questions flooding in. This question first from Maverick. Maverick's asking, okay, what has been the toughest part in playing Kumud?
Toughest part? It's not really been that tough. But I remember this particular scene, which was my entry sequence, and shooting this in the month of January and last year. And it was really, really cold where we were shooting, and I had to get into the pond and had to be, drenched, and we were like that. I was like that the whole night, and it was freaking cold.
Yeah.
So if one of the toughest scenes that I've done, that would be it. It was really, really cold, and I was wet, and oh my god, and I had to look good also. It was really tough.
That was the opening scene, actually, when you were in the bunny, weren't you? You were in the water in the pool.
Yes, that one.
Oh god, yeah. And it was really cold day of shooting that, was it?
It was very cold. It was very, very cold. I remember everybody on the set is sitting with a bonfire, and I am here drenched, completely soaked, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, ha, loser.
There's a question there from Anita Malik. She's asking, is Kumud exactly the type of role you wanted to make a comeback on television with after 2 years?
Undoubtedly. I mean, hi Anita, firstly. Undoubtedly, I mean, a great banner, a great show. So I had no reason to say no to it or think about it. So I feel extremely blessed that I got this opportunity, really.
And there's a question here which we've already kind of touched upon. Mansi Tripathi asking, what was your first reaction when you came to know that you've been finalised for the role of Kumud?
I was very happy. I told Karan about it, and he was very happy for me too. So it's been a good feeling throughout, and it just kept getting better.
Oh, by the way, actually, you mentioned Karan. How much when you offered a particular role, how much do you both decide before? How much do you talk about the decision of taking upon a role before you say?
Yeah, that's a good part about marrying an actor, that he understands, he can actually work with him. So if there are scenes that that I'm finding difficult, or maybe I'm not understanding, we kind of discuss, and after a whole day's work, we come back and we discuss, I shot this scene, and it was really nice or really bad, it's shot this way, that way. So I can talk about any scene to him, and he gives me his input. When we're watching the show together, he'll say, you could have done this way, or this looks nice the way you did it. So it really, really feels nice and very helpful.
Vishaka Kapoor is asking, which role, in the roles that all you played, of course, including Kumud, which role can you most connect with?
Don't ask me that question, really. I cannot. Every role that I've played has been so close to me till date. From Sneha to Ganga to Ridhima, obviously, and now Kumud. I don't know, each character that I've played have some, I can relate to them somehow in all ways. I don't know how and why.
Would you say there's any kind of similarities between you and Kumud?
Sorry?
Would you say any similarities, any differences between you and Kumud?
Oh, yes, definitely. I think not only me, I think every girl today can relate to her, because she's not one of those bichari types. Yeah. She'll just sit back and listen to whatever you say. She will, if she feels that she's right, she will say that, listen, excuse me, I think you are wrong, I am right, and this is the reason why I am right. If you're not convinced with it, well, too bad. So I'm also like that. If I'm convinced about something, it's very difficult for someone to put me, make me wrong. So that way I can also relate to her. She's a very, very confident girl.
Yeah.
She is aware that she's a beautiful girl. She's proud of it, but she's not arrogant. So I think there are many girls today who are aware and proud of their beauty, and she's one of them.
And a typical daddy's girl as well.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
She loves her parents. She does everything to them, and not only the father, but she's also very close to her mother and to everyone in the family. So,
by the way, Jennifer, there's a question here, which even I would like to know the answer to. Vimal is asking, can you ask whether there was any kind of bits in the drama serial inside Saraswati Chandra? I say any kind of kissing, any kind of closeness, any scenes in there that you.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Your voice is cracking.
Can you hear me now? Hello, Jennifer, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said, was there anything in the contract that you put in there to kind of avoid in terms of, say, any kind of kissing scenes or any kind of closeness?
I did put that in my contract that there'll be no kissing.
Okay.
I mean, it's television at the at the end of it. There has been some kissing on TV, right? So I did put that in my contract that. There will be no kissing or anything of that sort.
Okay.
By me.
And does Karan also have the same in his contracts as well?
Yes, we did. We discussed it.
Okay, very good. And there's another question here from Vimal saying, what do you like cooking and do you cook for Karan?
Oh my God. Well, I can't cook really. Before marriage, I couldn't even boil an egg. But after marriage, I had some time and I learned cooking. And cooking is not my thing, really. I tried, and I did make some good stuff. I don't know how. But I don't really enjoy cooking so much. But if I have to, then I do. And internet's the best option. I just take the recipe from the internet and, cook however I can.
Of course, now you got a busy schedule, so you got the perfect excuse not to cook.
Exactly. Now I have an excuse. I'm very busy. I can't cook.
Does Karan cook for you?
He's done this hotel management course, and he's a really, really good cook. But he just cooked once. I think he cooked bhindi for me. And it was awful.
Was it? Oh dear.
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose. So I don't tell him to cook again for me.
Do you know what? Actually, he did mention that to me when he was on my show a few weeks back. He did say, he did actually try cooking, and he did make it. He did make it like that deliberately, so he doesn't have been asked again. So you'd have to ask him again, which is crafty.
I know I didn't. He did it on purpose, but I don't ask him because I keep telling him. And he's done this course and all that. Why don't you make something for me? And he's such a lazy ass. He made that and he deliberately spoiled it.
Anyway, moving on, there's a question here. Also, how much time do you get to spend with each other? What with, you got hectic schedules.
Oh man, that's tough. We barely get any time together. There are days when he is off and I'm not. There are days, very few of those days, but there are days when I'm off and he is, and that's just so irritating. We get whatever in the night when we come back home, those few hours and we get together. So sometimes if he comes late at night, I'm sleeping. And when I leave in the morning, which I leave earlier than him, he's sleeping. So we barely get any time together. That's the toughest part.
And of course, your anniversary is coming up very soon as well, isn't it? So you got plans for that?
Well, we did, We had told our individual production houses that we won't be working on that particular day. So I hope that it works out and we get some time together.
Okay, moving on to another question here from Kanika Bansal. She's asking about a difference while playing Ridhima in Dil Mil Gaya and also Kumud in Saraswati Chandra. What do you think the two differences have been?
According to me, Ridhima was a silent, sacrificing type. And Kumud, she will fight if she thinks that, that the reason is not right. She will fight for it. But Ridhima was the self-sacrificing, and that's the only difference. Ridhima was a little, what's the word?
Bit more reserved?
Sorry?
Bit more reserved?
I can't hear you again.
I said, was she a bit more reserved than Kumud?
Hello? I can't hear you.
Hi, Jennifer, can you hear me?
Hang on. Hello?
Hi, Jennifer, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I said, do you think she was a bit more kind of reserved and a bit more kind of kept herself to herself?
Yes, I think that's the right word. Ridhima was more reserved. And, and Kumar thinks about other people too. She's arrogant or buttermeat. But she will give her point of view, whereas Ridhima will keep it and think about it and then maybe say it.
Yeah, true. It's going to be interesting to see what there is going to be for Kumud because obviously the storyline is building up now because obviously the two characters have met. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen this week because this week's already so much has happened and we're 9 days into the show, so bring it on. Another question here from Emma Sahara. Now she wants to know, how did you audition for the role of Kumud? What did that kind of audition process entail of?
Yeah, like I said before, there was this one test and we looked at and that's sort of it. I don't know why it's so difficult for people to understand, but that's just that one look test that I did with them. And that's it.
Okay.
And also, after that, what happened was this show took a long time to start. So there was this 1 year break. So initially I didn't know whether it was happening or not. And then they kept calling me. And I wasn't sure if it was because there were certain rumors that maybe it's cancelled, maybe it's not happening. So I wasn't really sure to believe that is this happening or not. And the whole year just went by, and in December they called again and we worked out whatever differences we had, and then we started shaking.
There's a question here from Sadia Iqbal. She's asking, how does Karan deal with all the male adulation that you receive?
Well, I hope he's proud of it. And he's proud of me. But it's not like he, it just started now. It was before he knew about it. So, if I may say so myself, this is nothing new for him. So, and he trusts me, I trust him. So we are happy that there are a lot of other people who love us, who respect us, and unconditionally. So it feels good.
And Rosie's asking, please do not say Karan, Jenny's most precious thing which she can't share with anyone.
Karan's most precious thing?
No, your Jenny's most precious thing that you can't share with anyone.
You ask Karan that?
I could beside Karan.
Besides Karan? Besides Karan.
Is there something that you've got?
My dog.
Your dog? Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, even the dog's being deprived now that both of you are shooting so long hours.
Our dog is a celebrity dog now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because when it's his birthday, people send messages to, for him.
Yeah.
So he's a celebrity dog too.
Oh, there you go. What's the dog's name, by the way?
Breezer.
There you go. There's a question here from Matt Sigian saying, my question is for, we miss DMG a lot. Do you, what was your favourite scene in DMG? And tell her that Matin loves you a lot.
Well, firstly, let me say I miss DMG a lot. And so does Karan. There are times when, we just go and surf the internet for DMG scenes.
Yeah.
And we just sit and watch and think, how nice does that feel? And how nice would it be to do something like that now after being married? So I miss DMG like hell. And I have so many favorite scenes. But one I can think of right now would be the Atta scene that me and Karan did. It took one whole day to shoot that scene. It was hot, but it was just so much fun shooting with him. It always is.
Oh, do you know what, Jenny? I could talk to you all afternoon. You know that here, but I haven't got much time. I've only got another minute before the news comes on. But I do want to say thank you so much for joining us. And once again, as you heard in the link as well, it is number one here in the UK. Last night's data shows that Saraswati Chandra is number one in the UK. So well done and congratulations on that.
Thank you so much, and I would like to thank you, and thank you to all my fans. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching this show, and I promise you that I will do my best in whatever I do. And please continue loving the show, loving me. And once again, thank you so much.
So thank you so much to you, Jenny. And once again, I'd like to say congratulations also on your wedding anniversary, which is coming up next month. Luck over there. And do say hello to Karan from us as well, all right?
Definitely.
There you go. That's Jennifer Grover here exclusively on Subrich Radio. Of course, Saraswati Chandra, which is aired on Star Plus weeknights at 7:30 on Star Plus. I remember it is number 1 according to UK data from last night. Subrich Radio.